American heroes were awarded the French Legion of Honor after stopping an apparent terrorist attack on a train in Paris. Among them was one of our own, Specialist Aleksander Skarlatos of the Oregon National Guard. He is also receiving the Soldier's Medal for his actions. Chief of Staff of the Army General Mark Milley said, "On behalf of our Army, I commend Specialist Aleksander Skarlatos for his heroic actions Friday that saved hundreds of lives by awarding him the Soldier's Medal. His extraordinarily heroic effort at the risk of his own life truly exemplifies our Army values. I am proud to call you a hero and a soldier." Well done, Specialist Skarlatos. This week on iSoldier, we'll see what's going on with the wildfires in Washington and find out about some new jobs being opened up for women. But first, let's take a look back about 10 years. Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans a decade ago. The 82nd Airborne Division was sent in to help with rescue efforts. Their commander at the time, Lieutenant General Caldwell, says it was one of the most rewarding experiences of his career.
You know, you're taught to be a selfless servant in the military. Every person who puts on a uniform is you're there to serve. And in this situation, when we could do it for other Americans, it was perhaps one of the most gratifying experiences you can ever go through.
For an in-depth retrospective on Hurricane Katrina 10 years later, follow a closer look on our YouTube channel. Soldiers are still battling fires in Northeast Washington. Sergeant Chad Guthrie takes us there.
Thanks. We're here in Northeast Washington, where soldiers are helping local firefighters suppress this fire.
Task Force First Round out of Joint Base Lewis McChord assisted firefighters from Oregon and North Dakota to help suppress wildfires affecting Northeast Washington. They laid out fire hoses and removed vegetation to create a fire break that is meant to stop the spread of the wildfire.
For iSoldier, I'm Army Sergeant Chad Guthrie.
Thanks, Sergeant Guthrie. Stay safe out there. In 1778, during the Battle of Monmouth, when a cannon crew member fell, his wife continued operating his cannon throughout the battle, making Mary Ludwig one of the first known female artillerymen. 240 years later, in 2015, the Army is working towards making more artillery positions officially open to women, while waiting for a decision from the Department of the Army to open the Fire Support Specialist MOS to women. Field Artillery Branch Chief Lieutenant Colonel Donald Potochny is now pushing to open the cannon crew member and automated tactical data system specialist career fields to women. He says that this continues the effort of the Field Artillery Branch towards full gender integration. For more of these up-to-date stories, follow us on Facebook. And I'll see you next week on iSoldier.